All right, folks, buckle up. Today's body cam footage drops us right into a high-stakes standoff between public rights and corporate authority. We've got an auditor, a drone, and a supply chain giant clearly on edge. What begins as a polite inquiry quickly escalates into a tense showdown over legal boundaries, professional standards, and the question we all want answered: who really holds the power here? Stick around, because the twists and reactions are about to get intense.
It sounded really interesting, so I'm looking for a place today that's very, very interesting. And I couldn't pronounce the name of it. PFTE, is it? Is it PFTE? PTFE, that's the one. How do you pronounce it? PTFE. Yeah, I mean, the chemical name though. The chemical. Well, I don't switch the camera off. Well, the camera's always rolling. It's rolling. It's always rolling. Yeah. You don't need to worry about that. I'm individual. I'm not actually. I'm not for any business or organisation and that. It's not chargeable. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just literally just doing a little tour on the ground. And then what I'm going to do is I've got my drone with me. I'm going to go over the top of the automotive building, zoom into some of the interesting parts that the public generally don't get to see, and that's it really. It's just a video log. It's people interested in like factories and things like that, you know, and the secrets that they hold and stuff like that.
Surely need our permission?
No, not for filming or the drone or both. No. It should be fine. Normally, it's only a small drone, so I can just fly it over without any kind of permission. You know what I mean? It won't be there for long. Nothing to worry about. I'm not nefarious, you know what I mean? I'm not come to do anything wrong. I'm not going to rob you. I'm not staking you out or anything like that, you know.
Have you got a business card or anything?
No, I don't carry anything like that around. I don't carry ID around with me, see when I'm on.
You do seem very sus at the moment. You're very reluctant to give any information about yourself and why you're doing this, that's all. It's just
it is just literally a personal video log. It's nothing.
Okay. Well, at this point then, we'd ask you to remain off-site and not to speak to any of our employees at this moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll still be, you know, flying over.
Control the airspace above us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Notice the subtle escalation here. The auditor remains calm and professional, while the staff member shifts from casual questions to a formal demand. This is a classic clash between internal policy and public law. You can't legally stop someone from filming from a public pavement. Watch how this moment plants the seeds for a much bigger confrontation, all because the rules weren't clearly understood.
What I've got to do today is just literally get the drone shots and then just leave basically. So I'll just get it.
Why have you got to get the drone shots? I don't get it.
Well, have you ever watched like a drone video or anything like a drone flying over somewhere that looks quite interesting from the air? Have you ever seen your building from the air?
We have had a number of companies contact us asking us if we would like to have that done. We've never had somebody make the decision for us and decide that they're going to do it. And then when we challenge them, they won't give us any more information. So it does seem very suspect at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, it's not chargeable. I won't be trying to sell you it back or anything like that. It's just literally me, drone. 30 minutes probably take to do the whole lot of the site, and then obviously I just get out of here then and just disappear.
We don't want you to do that.
I know what you mean, yeah. I have come away today to get here to this point, so I am actually going to go ahead because it's, you know what I mean, I've travelled all this distance, you know, to get here, so I'd rather not say, but it's, I'm not local anyway. I'll just put it that way.
I think we need to go.
I think so.
Just before you go,
there's a reason you're covering your face, isn't there? Because the mask
no, don't get into that. No, don't get into that. Yeah. That's well.
I think we need a call first.
Just before you go, can you, before I get the drone and stuff, is there any one interesting fact that you can give me about this place? Just any interesting fact. It doesn't have to be secret. You don't have to divulge anything secret. You know what I mean? Just
no, there's
nothing's interesting. Of course, that's got to be interesting in there.
Here's a critical point. Tracy, the staff member, insists on written permission for filming, but legally that claim is shaky at best. Company policy only applies to private property. Public pavement is fair game. This misunderstanding is exactly what turns a routine audit into a tense legal gray area, and it's a perfect example of how knowing your public rights can completely shift the dynamic in these encounters.
Right then guys, next on the list is IPL. That's International Procurement and Logistics. Packed and produced with pride, part of the Asda family. About IPL, who we are and what we do. We are here to provide the value, quality and availability of our products, as well as to ensure that we are Asda's lowest cost sustainable supply chain solution. So let's have a look, let's have a wander on and see what there is to see. IPL, International Procurement Limited, I think, is that what I just said? So I was just reading that from my phone. So yeah, this is another huge site. I don't know what all that is there. Looks like kind of temporary, maybe temporary buildings or whatever. And right at the end there, look, it goes all the way back to the end of there. I don't know if that other green part behind it is part
Now
of
the stakes jump. The staff member threatens to call the police and demands the camera be turned off, but legally, filming in public isn't a privilege that can be suspended. The auditor's calm refusal, followed by the announcement of the drone flight, dramatically raises the tension. Watch closely because this is where control of the narrative flips. This isn't just about drones. It's about authority, legality, and personal rights colliding in real time.
down there, look. You ain't going past them gates. So these are the visitor spots. It looks to have floodlighting. I don't know if you can see that at the top there, but if it's got floodlighting, it will look good on the drone show. Oh. Hiya, you alright there?
What are you doing?
Yeah, just having a little look around. Are you part of Asda's supply chain?
Yes.
Right, because that's what I'm doing is I came down today just to have a look at some of the Asda buildings, and I thought IPL, obviously being part of the supply chain, would be quite interesting. Are there wagons around this side, or are they around the other side?
They're in the yard on the
Yeah.
other side.
How can I get to those?
You can't get in the. You can't
Oh
get
no, I
on
won't
the
go
side.
in, but is there anywhere where I can see them, if you know what I mean? Just to have a little look.
Well, if you go on the road, you'll be able to see them.
Yeah, because I'm just going to have a little
But
wander
I
over.
don't think you should be doing that on this site without permission.
Yeah, it's just for me. I'm just
So
talking about.
I
Yeah.
asked you to leave. Actually, I'm sorry.
Well, ask me to leave. All right, okay. Then.
Okay.
Right, just out that way. Yeah. Whereabouts is your boundary line? Just go down there. Yeah.
Just go out onto the path.
One more thing before I do, what I am going to do, just let the people know that might need to know, I'm going to take a drone over the building, over the site. The drone just flies over, just have a zoom in on the interesting bits, and then that's it really. Just
Alright, well, can you go do it from the path and not come on site? Because you mentioned to be on this private property.
yeah. What's your name, sorry?
It's Cat.
Kat. Are you security here?
No, but like I'm front of house, so.
Front of house. Well, yeah, that's good enough really.
So
Isn't
if
it?
you just want to make your way back out to the gate, it's just.
Oh yeah, I will fly from public. I'd never take off from private land.
Can you just go
Yeah.
out? Just go
I will do. Yeah. Cheers. Will do. Thank you. So yeah, Kat from IPL. We've been asked to leave. And look at this as well, this looks lovely. Queuing system. I don't know what that sign means. Can you see that sign? On the bench. So yeah, we've left IPL into public now. What we'll do is we'll start this side with the drone, go right over to the top, straight over and past.
Hi mate, you alright?
Hey, hope you're alright.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, just keep back a minute. Don't get too close. So just don't get too close. You know what I mean? I don't like people getting in my personal space. That's all.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bud?
I just spoke to Kat. Did Kat speak to you? Yeah, literally just doing a little bit of a film of the Asda buildings in the area.
Yeah.
IPL part of the supply chain, so I'm just going to film the location on the ground, which is what I just did. I'm going to take a.
Here's a classic misunderstanding in action. The staff argues that the company's website photo policy extends into public space, but it doesn't. This is a perfect teaching moment. Company rules don't override the law. So how would you handle this if you were the auditor? Would you back down? Or stand your ground like a professional who's fully in control of the facts?
I've got to speak with our legal team, because obviously I'm not sure where we stand with you filming the top of our building without permission and things like that, so I'll go speak with legal about that now. What's your name, bud?
I'd rather not give my name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just literally just here to do a bit of a film, do a bit of a tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The viewers a good kind of, you know what I mean? Look at the inner workings of IPL, basically. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're not going to see inner workings from outside the building, are you?
No, you never know what you see. Sometimes you see some real good, good, interesting stuff. You know, stuff that I've seen stuff that people have said are secret before from the air. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I'll go speak with our legal team, mate, because obviously I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what our stance would be on somebody filming our property without permission. So obviously, if I know it's public property that you're on. So like I said, as long as you don't come on our property, so you're not trespassing, that's fine. But
I won't go back on. No, I've been asked to leave, so yeah, if I get asked to leave, I just walk off and I won't go back on. So literally that's it really. If you tell your legal team, it's just a small drone. It's less than 249 grams, so it's not going to be dangerous or anything like that. They probably know then that everything should be all right.
Okay, mate. Jim's fine. Are you drone in the air now, then?
No, I'm going to pop it up in now.
Can you fire until I get confirmation? Because obviously, if they don't want it doing, and you're saying you're going to do it without ringing the police or whatever, I don't know how this works, mate. We've never had it before, so.
Alright, well, it's completely legal. Don't ring police or anything like that. I'm going to take it over because I'm going to take it over for a short while. If you want to check. If they disagree with it, come out and have a word with me. Tell me what they're saying.
Yeah, well, I'm going to speak with them now, mate.
Okay, thank you. And there we go. There's the security guard for IPL. He's going to have to speak to the legal team. Right guys, after the Consberg one, we have attracted the attention of the law. Hey, you alright guys? Yeah, good. I'm just moving over here a bit because I can't hear you down there.
Yes, just wondering what you're doing around here, because there's been a complaint that you're filming. I know you've got every right to film.
Yeah.
Have you got a drone on you? They said that you were flying a drone around.
I have got a drone on me, yeah, I'll admit that.
No, fine. Just for the purpose of why you're flying it around here.
Just for my own purposes, really. It's not to do with you guys, is it?
Now look at the managing director's move, claiming to be a Ministry of Defense contractor as a form of intimidation. That's a major misstep. There's no genuine belief that a crime is taking place here, which is the legal threshold for involving the police. This moment shows how quickly professional standards can unravel when authority is overextended or misapplied. Throughout it all, the auditor stays composed, creating a sharp contrast that highlights exactly who's operating within the bounds of the law and who isn't.
Yeah.
Ask for your name, but I'm very strong idea you're not going to give us that yet.
No, I don't ever give my name out on location, nothing like that, yeah.
I've got our cameras on, obviously you've got yours on.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know, cheers.
How long have you been?
I'd rather not say, I'm just out and about, you know what I mean, that's it really.
Yeah. How long are you intending to stay?
How long's a piece of string, I don't know.
As long or short you want it to be.
Yeah, exactly, it could be. I can imagine it won't be great to film at night time, so probably dark fall, something like that.
You know, you've had your drone up and out, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, obviously, I'm not an expert on drones, but as I can remember, you need some sort of license to have the drone, am I right? You know, but I forgot what they're called, something.
Yeah, I'll let you know, the CAA, the Civil Aviation Authority control the airspace above the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
I've checked around this area, there are no restrictions in the area at the moment. I do have an operator ID, I am actually qualified drone pilot, so I know all the drone laws and everything backwards, you know what I mean, so...
Are you allowed to see that ID?
Not today, no. No, definitely
It's
not.
just so we can see that you're not, obviously, saying, you could easily say you've got an ID. But,
Yeah, exactly.
I know, they control the airspace, these don't own the airspace, it's not...
Check out how the auditor flips the situation using GDPR. By requesting a copy of the staff's footage, he reminds everyone that data protection laws apply to all parties equally. It's a subtle but brilliant move, legally savvy, emotionally composed, and effective without escalating the conflict. Moments like this show why knowing your rights is half the battle in public space interactions.
I'll just have a look around an industrial estate, do a bit of filming, fly the drone over, get some shots, and that's it really. I'd rather not say, because it's one of those things where I don't want to kind of get into it. Yeah, I don't want to get into it all, you know, and just all the detail and stuff.
Right, well, yeah, not really doing anything wrong. Say to them or not. You don't have to give us your name, you don't have to actually call your name.
Or just dispatch you guys out to have a little look at it, just to see whether or not anyone else is needed, or you know, whether or not any further action.
Yeah, that's fine. We do it. There's not much else we can really say to it. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, we'll let
Excellent.
you get back to it.
Cheers, guys. And there we go. So we've got a bit of DCSO action there. Driving around in an unmarked Peugeot.
This final clip is a masterclass in escalation management, or more accurately, how not to escalate. The managing director's threats fall flat, his unprofessional comments about mental welfare land poorly, and his eventual retreat confirms there's no lawful way to stop the filming. The entire audit underscores how confusion between internal policy and actual law can manufacture conflict where none needs to exist. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. And remember, this content is educational, not legal advice.